long ago, there was a carpenter who lived in a small workshop. The carpenter's name was Gepetto. Gepetto crafted beautiful toys by working with wood. His biggest dream was for one of the toys he made to turn into a real child. One day, Gepetto had an idea. He decided to make one of the most beautiful toys he could. This toy would be a puppet, but unlike the others, this puppet would have a heart. The toy that Gepetto envisioned was a puppet named Pinocchio. Gepetto patiently crafted Pinocchio. He meticulously worked on each piece, and eventually, a wonderful puppet emerged. However, in order for Gepetto's wish to come true, he wished upon a star one night and asked for Pinocchio to be given a chance to become a real child. That night, the stars shone, and Gepetto's wish was heard. A fairy came to Gepetto's workshop and gave life to Pinocchio. Pinocchio began to speak and move like a child. Gepetto was overjoyed and began to care for Pinocchio like a father. Pinocchio could think and feel like a real child, but he was still a puppet. His greatest longing was to become a real human. Gepetto told Pinocchio to go to school and interact with people. However, Pinocchio was a naughty child and often got into trouble. One day, Pinocchio was offered to join a group of children on a fun adventure. However, this adventure led them to a dangerous place. Although Pinocchio didn't trust his friends, he decided to go with them. Along the way, Pinocchio got into a lot of mischief that led them down the wrong paths. Eventually, the adventure became dangerous, and Pinocchio and his friends found themselves in a great deal of trouble. Pinocchio bravely fought to save his friends, but found himself in danger as well. At that moment, a fairy appeared. The fairy gave Pinocchio another chance to become a real child. But for this to happen, Pinocchio had to make a sacrifice. With his love for the fairy, Pinocchio decided to make the sacrifice. Eventually, Pinocchio's heart was filled with pure love, and the fairy turned him into a real child. Gepetto was very happy when Pinocchio became a real child. Now they could live happily together. Pinocchio would miss his adventures, but now that he was a real child, he had a life filled with new adventures. And so, Pinocchio's adventurous story came to a happy ending.